Yes, we're talking Black Swamp Arts Festival 2022. Timmy C reached out to me at one of the farmers markets / hump day reviews, talked about just getting me for a community stage, but also bringing back that September the 11th, anniversary and national anthem, just like last year. And then as well wanting to do like a kind of a late night after hours at Stone's Throw. So that was just kind of like the first initial pitch. They, just kind of threw that to me. Hey, how do you feel about doing all three of these things? And of course I knew for sure I wanted to do it. There's no question about that. We've got to talk about the official kickoff to Black Swamp Arts Festival weekend for me. It was doing the incredible show with Tree No Leaves. It was held at Howard's Club H. And man, it was cool, man. We had a great time. And I was honored that Dustin reached out to me to, just to do something a little bit different. So it was just a fun experience. And there were a lot of people who knew, like, this is like a once in a lifetime thing. Like, this never happens, so we got to get there. We got to show up to Howard's. And I think everyone in the audience had a great time too. So morning of, I was super excited about, this was the first time I would have a solo slot. Honestly, I just couldn't wait to get to that moment. And there's so many things you had to do in order to get there. And just when I got to actually the spot we're standing in now, there was a great crowd already here. They get really engaged, and it's a very, very intimate space. And I think that really went into not only the set list and, what original songs I wanted to do, but also it just gives you that feeling of community, like just like the name of the stage. I mean, it really makes you feel welcome, makes you feel at home. And there was a couple of moments where, in between songs, like people might get up and go to the next thing and then someone else comes. There was a really, really small gap. And of course I had to use that gap. And so I hopped on top of, the chair and the bench. And just got a chance to have a different experience with everyone there because, I don't know, I mean, if you got these beautiful plants here and leaves, and it's just something different, and we're all family, we're having a good time, and I don't know, if there's something crazy, I'm gonna try to do it if I can. Man, so Stone's Throw, really cool thing about that is there was an awesome lineup of performers for Saturday night, and that was the most important thing too, is it just felt like a party. Like it was after hours, and I kept calling it the after party. Opened up with The Truth. Of course, we had to do the walk-in, got to have some fun with it. And then Zach Fletcher and I debuted a brand new song, never released, called Just a Dream. And from there, it was just hit after hit after hit, the whole night. And I wanted to kind of construct the evening where it just kept building. And so it's, me and Zach, and then next thing you know, Mike Bryce comes up, Angelo Brown comes up, and JP comes up on the drums. And yeah, the whole night at the after hours was just a continuation of just building and after hours and partying. And by the time we got to the end, it was a wrap. You got to transition the next morning into September 11th. Got there super early for the national anthem. And I think for me, it's all about just remembering the reason why you're doing the national anthem and remembering those lives that were lost as well. And so all of those kind of thoughts go into the national anthem, especially at a festival like this. Greg Rich and the 4 Ps of marketing. Okay, holy smokes. So that was such a great time. I think one of my favorite parts about it was they actually did a rain location because it was, we had a chance of rain. So they moved us inside of Juniper, which I think was one of the greatest things could have ever happened for his performance, because there's just so much information. He's made all of these songs for his marketing students. If you went there, you wanted to be there, and so I think everyone there had a great time, and it was a great way to cap off the Black Swamp Arts Festival weekend for me. At that point, I got a chance to just sit back, relax, and enjoy everything from the community side of things, and watch all the rest of the performers, and just have a great time. And I'll be honest, I really truly can't think of a better way to spend Black Swamp Arts Festival weekend than right here in Bowling Green, especially being a resident of this incredible city.
Thank you so much.